so let's get started with our wrap pants. So I'm using a yardstick, meter stick. I really don't know which one it is, but anyways, I know that's 36 inches going across. So I forgot how many yards of fabric this is, because when I bought it, yeah, I just don't remember, because I bought it too long ago for me to remember. It looks like it's 2.5 yards though. So this is the top half of it. Hold on. All right, so I have my yardstick, and it is 36 inches. So I've watched there's a video on Facebook, and this lady is making these, and so I'm just kind of going based off of sort of what I saw and sort of what I think. So measuring across, it is, my fabric is, let's see, like 30 inches. This is it folded in half. All right. So 30 inches. And I'll probably cut off the edge because it has holes in them. And my waist measurement is 29, I believe. So I'm going to use this for the top half. And then as far as how long, you're going to measure from your waist down to the floor. And mine is 40 inches. So this is 36. And I'm going to do a mark. Let's just do it with the pen for right now, because it's all I have. So I'm going to do my mark at 36. I'm trying to make sure you can see. Alright, so here's my 36. And then let me add my 4 more inches. For my 40. And so I'm gonna let that be this line so I can like cut a straight line. Alright. So I have a 30 across for my waist and a 40 down for my for the length. Okay, so I'm here and I'm about to cut across. So I can fold this and move it out the way. So now you have a rectangle, and it's still folded. I don't remember if I told you that. All right, and then you're going to fold it in half again. Well, I guess for the first time it was already folded. All right. I would probably probably go longer than 40 inches next time. That's what it's looking like so far. But this is my first pair of pants. They're kind of my trial pair. My real pair I'm gonna make after this. I told y'all these are like DIYs with Lasia. Because I just have to go ahead and record while I'm doing it, or else I might not ever make a second pair. And so I would never be able to do a tutorial.
Nah, don't do that.
Alright. So now you have it all straightened out, right? And you want to measure let me get my chalk. I had to buy a new thing of chalk because I lose all my chalk. Alright. And you want to measure over 5. So I'm going to try to move this now. Hopefully it don't get all bouncy on me, which is why I had it way down there because of all the moving. And so, you know, this thing is my new stand. I can't find my old one anymore. And this one moves. So I'm going to measure 5 across this way. Okay. I'm gonna put my mark. And then you're gonna measure 10 down. Alright. Alright. So now you got your 5 mark, you have your 10 mark, and you're gonna make an arc.
What do you want? This chicken ain't even.
It ain't what?
It ain't fully defrosted.
Get some real hot water.
Huh?
Put some real hot water in the sink. And then sit it in there like 5 minutes. It'll
I
be.
thought hot water don't defrost stuff.
Yeah, it does.
I thought cold water was.
Well, that's what I always put it in. Alright, so. Oh, you can't even see that. Let me see if I can find my other marker. Okay, so I'm gonna just use this black marker so you can kind of see what I did. I connected my 10 mark and my 5 mark with kind of an arc. Okay. And then you're gonna get your scissors and you're gonna cut. And my fabric rolls up. Just that super stretchy fabric. Alright. to open it, oh yeah, you want to separate the two pieces too. Like you have a folded end and a salvage end. And you want to cut down your folded end because you need both ends open. I forgot about that part. All right, so with this project, even if you don't have a sewing machine, this is only like 2 easy sews. It's this and then sewing on the straps. All right, so you can do this by hand with no problem at all. So this can be a sewing project by hand if you don't have a sewing machine and you want to make something for the first time. And so you would just sew along that U, okay? All right, so I realized that I had my fabric turned the wrong way in the last video. So make sure your fabrics is the right side touching before you sew it together. So I had to take it a loose because I sewed it on the wrong side. So anyways, make sure that your right sides are touching each other and you're sewing on the inside. But everything else was right. I just realized I sewed it wrong. I can't even believe I did that. You just take your pins and you pin. I might cut that part of the video out. It depends on how much detail I gave in the actual part, because I'm not really sure, because I stopped doing the video where I was making these and I made these, which are the same thing, because I was mad that I messed up and sewed them on the wrong side. So I just started all the way over with another pair of fabric, with another type of fabric. And then that video isn't complete because company came over and I don't think I finished it and it wasn't as good as this one. So now I'm picking back up where I left off with these, since I took out the time to take out the stitching. So yeah, that's the story behind this video. Now you take it to the sewing machine and sew it together. Alright, now we need to make the straps. My fabric stretches both ways. It's super stretchy this way, but it also stretches this way. So I'm just gonna make my straps go down this way. For one, all I can do is cut straight down. All I have to do is cut straight down. I won't have to draw any lines because this is lined fabric, thank goodness. So I'm just gonna lay it out, try to get it lined up. If you don't have lined fabric and you have to make a straight line, just make it, let me see, I'm gonna do 2 blocks. So these are about almost an inch. Yeah, they're like an inch. So I would say do like 3.5 inches. This seems to be about 3.5 inches. No, I'm lying. I lied. 3 inches. So my 2 blocks 3 inches wide. So make your straps 3 inches wide. First one's gonna be wider than that because I have to cut this half of a block off. It'd be nice if like all fabric had these lines in them, but like if they could disappear when you're done, or like some type of grid on the top that you can like peel off or something. I don't know. It would make cutting so much easier. Make sure I don't cut into my rug. Alright, so there's your other video. Bring your pants back in. Alright. Cut your extra strings. If you would like to hem your pants, you can. I am not going to hem these. It's stretch fabric. I hate hemming stretch fabric. It's annoying and it's hard. So I'm not gonna do it. But if it was non-stretch, then I would definitely do it. So anyways, you line this up. Make sure it is right sides facing. And get you a pin and pin it, because you're gonna sew it together. So you do this for both sides, and the front and the back. So see, when you flip it, you have your strap. Same here. Make sure your right sides are touching. Try to unroll the fabric as well. This stretch fabric rolls. So here goes one side. I think I keep sticking some of my stick pins and glue to get the glue out of the top. Alright, so there goes one side, and then do the other side. I'm on my floor because I started making myself a wig on my sewing table, and so now my sewing table is full of hair stuff and random stuff. So once I posted the video of these pants, I did get a handful of messages, and a few people said they want a video. So if at least 1 or 2 people tell me they want a video, I try to do it. And because I had already halfway started this video, only thing I needed to do was to actually just take apart these pants like I mentioned in the beginning and add the straps on. Once you add the straps on, then you're done. So I don't have Harley this week, so I am able to just do stuff. So I figured I'd go ahead and do this. I do also have a lot of people ask me about prices. Not really sure, because it really depends on the fabric. But if you message me about an inquiry, I will try to give you the closest to accurate prices possible. Alright, so now you're gonna go to your sewing machine and sew your straps on, and then you'll be done. So here's the finished product. Yay! Alright, so this is how you put them on. I have both in my hand. I'm gonna drop the back parts. I'm gonna tie the front around. Turn around the waist. You can tie it up as high as you want. Probably just depends on how long you made your pants. Do a double knot, but don't do a tie, because it'll be too bulky. And then find your 2 straps in the front. and pick those up and then take them to the back. All right. And then tie it in the front. I will probably possibly hem the top of these. But I don't know. But anyways, plain and simple.